What's up, guys and gals? Today we are going to talk about A Bay of Blood. And this movie was also known as Twitch of the Death Nerve, if I'm corrected. Um, Actually, it was funny. The first time I ever heard about this movie, I remember there was a Friday the 13th documentary, and the guy who created it, he talked about this movie, how it was an inspiration, kind of inspired him to do Friday the 13th. And when I saw this movie, I was like, oh shit, I do see it. And it's amazing how this movie was from 1971. It's that fucking old. Yeah. So imagine, all because of a Italian giallo started it all. If you think of it, there been slasher movies even before this one, but I feel like this one set the pace of slasher. You had the blood and gore factor, you had the kill scene style, and the whodunit factor, just like any giallo, just like any other mystery movie. But I feel like they did really. This one was really good at how they do it and how executed it was. Now, this movie is so good to this day. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you. That's how good this movie is. It still holds up in this era because this new era can't do it how they did it. You know, they can mimic it, but you can't do it how they did it. So anyway, this movie's mysteriously have this old woman getting murdered by this guy who hung her, right? And then the guy who murdered the old woman ended up getting killed. So you'd be wondering, like, okay, now who's the killer? Then you have these cast of characters. You got this guy with this woman. He'll go down and visit the bay. You got these two couples watching like the watchman and the guy who collects bugs with his wife who's also a psychic. You know, you got these type of cast of characters, and then you got these four young kids, which they're just hanging around the bay, getting killed. You know, um, and the movie ended up having people dying one by one in different kill scenes, and as the movie progressed, you find out what's really going on. And then as it progresses again, you find out what is really going on. Like who's really doing the killing and what is going. And, it's like, oh my god, like again, non spoilers, because like I said, this movie still holds up to this day, so you don't want to ruin anything. But I can tell you one thing, like any other horror movie, this movie from 1971 has a great twist ending. You were like, oh shit, what the fuck just happened? You know. So, A Bay of Blood, I highly recommend you guys to check it out.